Have you ever been told, just ignore her and she'll chase you? Maybe you've heard it from your friends, seen it in dating videos, or read it in online advice. And sure, sometimes it works. Sometimes you pull back, go silent, act busy, and like magic, she comes running back. But here's what nobody tells you. Ignoring her can work, but only if you understand when it works, why it works, and when it completely backfires. Because if you get it wrong, you don't just lose her interest, you lose her respect too. Today you're going to learn exactly why ignoring her triggers attraction, how it can blow up in your face, and how a stoic man uses distance, not as a trick, but as real self-respect. So if you've ever been ghosted, tested, or felt her pull away, watch this till the end. This is what will separate you from the guys who chase, and the men she respects. Let's get into it. You're texting her every day. She replies fast, she's sweet, she laughs at your jokes. You feel like you're winning. Then slowly, her replies get slower. She's busy. She says maybe to plans. She's there, but something's off. Most guys panic here. They double text. They say, "Did I do something wrong?" They pour more energy in, trying to fix it. But every time you chase her in this moment, you push her away more. Why? Because your energy screams neediness. Now here's the paradox. If you just cut contact cold, without understanding what's really happening, sometimes she won't care. Sometimes she'll disappear for good. Because ignoring her isn't a magic trick. It's a reflection of your reality. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." If you ignore her from fear or anger, you're not stoic. You're emotional, just in a silent way. But if you step back because you respect yourself, protect your peace, and stand by your boundaries, now ignoring her has real power. So why does ignoring work? It works because women test for strength. Sometimes pulling away is her way of asking, "Are you centered? Or are you dependent on me?" When you don't react, when you don't chase, when you keep living your life, you show her you're not controlled by her moods. You become the calm in the storm. And that calmness makes her feel secure. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." When you pull your attention away calmly, because you choose to, not because you're playing games, you're showing mastery over your own mind. Women feel this. It's not about ignoring texts for 3 hours just to look cool. It's about showing that your mission, your routine, and your mind come first. But when does ignoring backfire? It backfires when you're using silence as punishment, when you go cold just to make her react, when you're angry but pretending to be chill. She can feel that energy. She knows you're not really busy. You're sitting there waiting for her to text first. Women don't respect fake distance. They respect real distance, the kind that says, "My time is valuable. My mind is peaceful." If you want access to that, you step up. Ignoring also backfires when you ignore the wrong moment. Let's say you did something wrong. You snapped at her, broke trust, or crossed a line, and then you punish her with silence. That's not stoic. That's just immature. A stoic man faces conflict head-on when he needs to. He doesn't hide behind silence when his presence is required. Seneca wrote, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." Sometimes staying present in a hard conversation shows more strength than pretending you don't care. So how do stoic men handle distance the right way? Simple. They pull back, but they don't disappear. They keep the door open. They live fully. Gym, work, family, friends, goals. They let her feel the gap, but they're not sitting in a corner hoping she notices. If she notices, she'll reach out. And if she doesn't, you're not wasting your energy begging for it. Stoic men always have this mindset. I'm not ignoring you, I'm prioritizing me. It's calm, it's honest, it's real. Let's make it practical. She's cold. Give her space. She cancels last minute. Respectfully step back. She mocks you in public. Withdraw your energy, calmly. She ghosts you. Don't chase. Let the silence speak. But don't ghost her back just to prove a point. If she reaches out, be polite, but stay rooted. If you feel disrespected, calmly say, "That doesn't work for me." Your silence only works when your presence was strong first. If she feels your absence, that means she felt your presence. If she didn't feel you before, your ignoring means nothing. What happens when you get this right? When you use distance the right way, with calm, quiet strength, women notice. They sense you're not like other men who cling, chase, and explain. They see that you trust yourself more than you crave them, and that changes everything. She may test you again, she may pull away again, but every time you respond with stillness, not panic. And every time you do, she feels safer. Because you're not asking her to lead, you're leading the energy with your calm. Zeno, the father of Stoicism, said, "Man conquers the world by conquering himself." Ignoring her is not about controlling her. It's about conquering your impulses to beg, to chase, to panic. So here's the truth. Ignoring her is not a tactic. It's a reflection of your standard. It works when you live a life that makes your time precious. It fails when you do nothing but wait for her to come back. Next time she pulls back, don't fight it. Don't fill the silence. Don't force words that aren't needed. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself, am I really busy? Am I living my purpose? Or am I just pretending? Because she knows the difference. And when you really live your purpose, you don't need to ignore her. Your absence happens naturally. The final Stoic rule: never ignore to punish, ignore to protect your peace. Never go silent to play games. Go silent because you refuse to argue for your worth. Never pull back in anger, pull back in calmness. That's what Stoic men do. So the next time she pulls away, ask yourself, am I chasing or am I centered? Because when you stand firm, she feels it. And when you don't fold, she respects it. And if she doesn't come back, good, because you didn't lose her. You found you. And you'll never chase what's not yours to keep again. That's why ignoring works. And when it doesn't, now you know the Stoic truth. And now you lead.